Worms called Restore. Its purpose is cellular repair and regeneration. Okay? Hearts, kidneys, liver, all that stuff. All right? Part of those ingredients will be growing mitochondria. Of the 44 ingredients in there, there's some that are affecting various organ systems. All that stuff that Dr. Dan mentioned he's getting back, that's because it's specific nutrition to make sure that happens. Then there's Renew, Brain, and Body. These are capsules. So the oils in the Restore, 2 superfoods, olive oil, black seed oil, you can't buy it at the grocery store. Spend 3 to 2 months processing to get that HCS process in there. And that Renew, Brain, and Body, these capsules has its own HCS process. And the body part is different ways than Restore to restore your mitochondria. If we can't do all these things, we need to restore your mitochondria in one place or in one form. Oil solubles in Restore, water solubles are in Renew, Brain, and Body. And then there's that topical gel that rejuvenates. This stuff is amazing. Devin created it because he said no one had ever created something that would cure a sunburn. He wanted to see if he could do that. He did more than that. He overachieved. This stuff penetrates to the bone. So in addition to addressing anything that has to do with your skin, hair, or scalp, right? Bump, scratch, mole, or scar that's been there decades, put it on there. Watch what happens, okay? Mix some of that Restore and put maybe a teaspoon or more in there. Shake it up. Put it on any area you got a issue with. Let it go all the way to the bone if you're aching and hurting, you got mobility issues. Check it out. See what happens. We put it all together in a bundle. Dale brought that concept with it from Procter & Gamble. Okay? We save you money because we want you to try all of these at the same time, right? So don't even bother asking me which one. All of them is always the answer because we need to come at this problem all these different approaches. This is part of why the supplement companies fail. They're always looking for stuff to give them a really high profit margin. They throw a few ingredients in there, call it a mitochondria product. But you've never been on a call like this because they never get this result. Okay? So find out what it can do for you is all you should do. Okay? Dale Bonet with the commercial.
Thank you, Roger. Listen, everybody, you get these incredible products at MoreMito.com, MoreMito.com. Then a / type in your username and hit enter. You're going to be at your website now. You know it's your website because your name is at the top of the page. So your phone number and your email address, your WhatsApp number, if you put that in there. Listen, this is where you send people after you've initially told them what you've learned, what you've experienced, and what you know. They can go there and listen to a selection of testimonials. They can read the ingredient list. They can look at what XDS is and read about it. But they can also join you and purchase the product. They can purchase the product from your website, or they can join you and have their own website. Why would someone do that? Well, number one, bigger access to a bigger library of testimonials, and they get notifications about calls like this, but also because it's free to join. You've never seen a company like what we've created here. We don't charge you to join MoreMito. It's free. We don't make you pay to be able to tell people about what our products do. There's no monthly fee to be here. The website I just described, those are free. We give them to you at no charge to use them and spread the word. We don't force you to make purchases every month to be on auto ship. And should you decide to participate in our compensation plan, we hope you do. It just makes sense to let us pay you to tell people about these products. Look, you've never seen a compensation plan like this. We don't pay once a month or once a week or even once a day. Once you're a verified member with us, that means we've checked your email, we've confirmed your telephone, we know you're a real human being, then your compensation shows up virtually instantly in your back office to utilize. If you've joined us as a referring customer, then you've got MitoCash. Use that to spend, to purchase your product, to pay for shipping, even to send to other people. And for those outside the U.S., it means they can purchase without a need for the cash compensation and the exchange rate that can cost them so much more to get our products. Use MitoCash or upgrade. You can upgrade to a paid rep. There's no fee for that either. And now your compensation comes as cash. Send it to your bank with the ACH system, powerful one from Stripe. It's called Stripe Connectivity. It is extremely secure and safe and allows you to send money to virtually any bank anywhere in the world. You can also send it to PayPal, send it to Venmo. You can be spending your compensation within minutes of a purchase happening. No company does that. We do, because everything we do is logical and different. If you could create, we think, the greatest logical company to support something, we think you'd create this. So think about this. We created a one-of-a-kind product line. It's not a case of, should I use the MoreMito or this other stuff? There is no other stuff. It's us or nothing. So one-of-a-kind product line that can create, blended with your DNA, incredible, multiple results for each person. We've created a one-of-a-kind company to support you. We've even got a customer service that's open 6 days a week. You call the number at the bottom of your website. Your phone call is answered by real people to help you with commissions, with signing people up, with how the pay works, help you with anything your upline isn't able to get back to you with. And if you leave a message, that means nobody was there to answer the call because they're talking to other people. You're going to get a phone call back, a return call. Amazon doesn't even do that. We do, all with the purpose of supporting you to spread this message. So consider a one-of-a-kind product line. There's nothing that competes with us. A one-of-a-kind company where we don't charge you for anything. We're just here to support you sharing the message. We've done all we can, everybody, except the single thing we can't do, and that is talk to the people that you interact with. You are surrounded by people with issues that would be improved if they just used our products. Well, they don't know about it. So open up, share, tell them about them, and let's go down this journey together. We are on an incredible journey. The best part of what we're doing, quite honestly, is you. We sent a package to Luxembourg, Germany, Friday. First time we've sent a package to Luxembourg. That happens because of you on this call. So, Roger, if I left anything out, let me know. I'm going to turn the call back to you.
All right. Thank you, Dale. Okay, there's two options. Dale kind of laid them out. Give the technology a try. Put it together with your DNA and see what your body comes up with. Maybe you got a specific issue, or maybe you just want to be really healthy. Either way, mitochondria is central to that. More people also need to hear what you've been hearing and need to learn about this amazing technology, the way it's helping people like we talked about tonight, like we talk about in every one of our calls. And yes, we have this risk-free opportunity. It costs you nothing to get involved with us or stay involved with us. And by the way, I'll go into more detail about this tomorrow night. Give you some insights on the compensation plan last week on the Zoom call with Maria, Novelette, and Nick. I'll be there again tomorrow. You might want to check that out. We're also going to talk about this marketing system. The code work is just about done. We're just about getting to the end of that. We're going to go full blast on it. About 90% finished with that. You're using parts of it already. If you have not checked it out, boy, you need to. Okay? We'll get into it, all right? Maybe your interest is you just want to earn enough to get your product paid for. Maybe you want to help other people, as many of you've done, thousands of dollars worth of it, and some in tens of thousands in others, right? We love it. We created the ability for you to do that. Or maybe you got some personal ambitions. Maybe you want to change your financial circumstances. Well, you can do it by helping other people change their health circumstances with this technology. Again, we'll get into the compensation part more tomorrow night on that Zoom call. You get the notice it's going out at 8 o'clock Eastern and so on for the other time zone. We'll see you there then. Okay?
7 o'clock Central.
See you there. All right, so let's get ready for these hands. Star 5 on your phone. If you've got a question or a comment, I'm going to pop all these hands to the top so we can see them. I want to get a comment from Dr. Joy. See if she got a comment first. I'm going to honor her with that. Give me Dr. Joy, Dale.
Dr. Joy, I've unmuted you. Are you with us? Yes, you are.
Yes, sir. Yes. I'm so excited to share a story that really kind of caught me by surprise, and I had to get in it a little deep. So let me share the story. Last week, just I'm going to say 8 to 10 days ago, I was asked to take a young lady a bundle. Now, she didn't tell me why. When I got there, her friend told me at the front door, ask her about her feet. And so when I got in, the odor met me at the door.
Wow.
She told me there's an odor, and yes, it did meet me at the door. So went in. I knew she should have had the 2 jars of Rejuvenate. And I think I shouldn't put just 1 teaspoon. I'm going to put 2, 2.5, or 3 teaspoons of the Restore into the Rejuvenate. Yes. And so she wanted me to dress the foot. And when I saw it, she wanted me to take a picture so she could see it, because she couldn't even see it herself. And there was a deep wound on one heel. And this is the bottom of the foot, the heel. And there was a little bit smaller wound on the heel of the second foot. And yes, I thought, oh my, this doesn't look good. So 1 week go by, she's yelling and screaming, bring more, bring more. Oh, really? We got it. She had drank the whole bottle. I went there today. She took that bottle and turned it up. Whoa, let's take it a little bit slower and spread it over the whole day, I shared with her today. But guess what? She said, please look at it. Please look at her wound. And I thought, well, there was no odor today. I looked at the wounds, and my eyes got big. Telling you, the healing had already started to set in. You can see it. You see the little red on the edges, and it had started to fill in. It wasn't a deep wound anymore. I thought, oh, my goodness. She said, no, I don't want just a Restore. You better give me another cream. Now, that was 3 creams. I thought, yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea, because we need cream. We've got to heal these wounds, because, you know, the older you get, the less mitochondria your body has. And she really wasn't young. She's at least in her 60s. So, yeah, I was more than happy to, you know, just go ahead and put that Restore in a 3rd bottle inside of 10 days for her. But the product does work, people. Thank you, Roger.
So that's at least the second rotten foot that I know about that Dr. Joy saved somebody with. Okay, that's amazing stuff. Thank you, Dr. Joy.
Thank you.
Okay. Cherie Latson? Well, Washington now. All right.
Yeah, Cherie, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hi, thanks. So I'm calling because I've been increasing the application of the topical, the Rejuvenate, that's the cream, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. But for the first time last night, I gave myself a scalp massage, or like I applied it to my whole self, but I really spent a lot of time on my scalp for different things, like brain fog from a past medication that was taken for 2.5 years, and also depression and hair loss that had never happened before the first time I got COVID. So I have that. It feels like my body's forever changed, because my hair used to not come out with stress. Now it does. But today I don't know, I still have it, like a headache, and I'm not exactly sure if I pushed something too hard, or I don't know. I must give myself a really good scalp massage to try to get the cream in my follicles and everything. And I don't know, I've had this headache all day, so I'm just wondering.
So is that your question? Is that your question?
Well, yeah, and fatigue. I don't know. I'm still trying to, stay away from dietary.
Okay, so let me respond. Okay, let me respond. Your body's healing. Okay, that's not always a linear process. You know, with detoxification, you can re-detoxify and all that. Okay, so that's your body doing the work that it needs to do. All you got to do is make sure you keep taking Mito. Okay, it's that simple.
Okay.
Okay. None of those things are that unusual with someone recovering.
Okay. Oh, you basically answered my question. I was just going to say, you know, if anybody else who complained of headache when they massage their head with MoreMito.
I mean, like, if you massage your head too vigorously and not taking out stuff, you could have given yourself a headache. I mean, you're a not well person trying to get well. Okay, so don't expect for unusual things not to happen. They're going to happen from time to time. You just got to stay on course. That's all. You see you're getting better. You see clear signs of that. Ride with it. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cherie.
Fantastic, Cherie.
Okay, so let's see about Pat Happ. Where's Pat Happ? It says in Illinois. Caller ID says.
I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Oh, maybe this is she.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. My question is, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
A little faint, but we can hear you. Go ahead.
All right. I'll try to speak up. All right. The question I have is to see if I can make an appointment to talk to Roger privately.
Okay. I will call you. Let me get a screenshot.
Yeah, I'm getting one too.
Okay, there we go. We got it. Now, let me make sure your number's on. Sometimes I do that, and the person's calling on the internet, and I don't have a number. Okay, you got it. We got you, Pat. I'll get back with you, okay? Most likely tomorrow.
When? Tomorrow during the day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, thank
Thank
you.
Thank you, Pat.
Okay.
That's been with us a long time.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate her.
Yeah.
Jeanette Bush, California.
Jeanette, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
I have
Hello,
a daughter. I think. Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you now.
Okay. I talked about my daughter about getting her on the MoreMito. It was part of her Christmas gift, which she did get it, and she's very sensitive to everything. She has been since she was a kid. You know, really sensitive to medicine. Cut it in half. Instead of if the doctor gave her one pill, I'd have to cut it in half, or she'd pass out.
Yes. Right.
Now, what I told her, you know, she said she had started taking the Restore because she's got MS, multiple sclerosis.
Right.
And she started taking it, and she says, "I think it's too much." She started taking.
Okay. So we had this conversation before. And what I said to you was, have her take less. So have you begun doing that?
Yeah. I had her take a little bit less. I said, try it, do it like I did. I started out with only 7. I would do the same amount, but I would do for only 7 minutes to get my body used to it because I only take herbs and no medicine. And so she sometimes takes medicine, so she has to because of her MS. And she had started out with taking the pills, and she had not had enough food. And I said, "Sweetie, you gotta drink a lot of water."
Yes.
And so my question is, how long do you think she should? I suggested perhaps a week at 7 minutes, and then the following week bump it up to 10 minutes, and do it once a
Okay,
day.
so there's no way to exactly. There's no way. Let me respond. There's no way to know in advance. Right? It's like you're gonna start low, and then you can just keep watching how she's adjusting to it and increase it as you can. It's like there's not a schedule we can publish for that, right? It's just going to be
Right.
how her body responds and whatever else happens along the way. You see what I'm saying? But you got it down. You got it right, which is reduce it so that those detox symptoms and whatever are tolerable, right? And just flow with that. Just go with that, and eventually you should be able to get her back up to a higher level, right, without the extreme discomfort. Okay?
Right. Okay. And
Okay, so you're on the right track. You just got to keep going.
Okay, I will tell her that. And
All right.
also, I have a comment about my health, because you told me to double the increase on my Restore, which I'm doing. I must say, since I started taking 6, now I'm going for 8, and I'm starting to feel better. I mean, sometimes my ring in my ears is more quiet than other days, even more so since I've increased it. So this stuff is so powerful. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
I just want to keep
you were a bit low. You were a bit low versus what you were dealing with, but that ringing in your ear isn't in your ear. It's brain damage. It's ongoing brain damage, and your body needs that extra energy to combat that and normalize that. And we quite often see that quiet down as you doing what you just did. Okay, so hey, congratulations. Let's keep it going.
Thank you. Oh yeah, definitely.
All right.
Okay, that's about it.
Thank you,
Jeanette.
Great update.
Great report.
Yeah.
And Arsenio in Baton Rouge has been with us a long time, Dale.
Yes, she has. And I've unmuted you. Say hello and ask your question. Hello, Ann.
Can you hear me? Can you
I
hear
got you
me?
now. Go ahead. Yep.
Okay, I'm calling from Mardi Gras land. It's Mardi Gras tomorrow in Louisiana, so it's a little bit crazy here. This has been such a beautiful call, and I wish I could comment on everything everybody said, because I've been chronically ill for so many years with so much stuff, so many things that I've really felt like I'm never going to get well. And then, of course, I pray and I'm going to get well. You know, God's healing me. God is healing me. God is healing me. All of you and MoreMito has been such a huge blessing. And I wanted to say to the people that are having headaches, or the people, when you're detoxing at this level, this unbelievable level that goes so deep into you, you're going to detox heavy metals. You're going to detox parasites. When I tell you the parasites that come out of me, it would gross you out. I think I did talk to y'all about it one time. Anyway.
Yeah, but tell them again, because some of them missed that call.
Okay. Well, gosh. When you take MoreMito, because addressing towards the person that says that their daughter's sensitive, okay? For anybody, you're going to be a little more sensitive with your drugs, because this is working 6 times harder for you. You're to regrow your mitochondria and clean out the bad mitochondria. And when it does that, you're going to think you have a rash on your arms, or your ears are feeling itchy and leaky, and you're thinking that's just, I wonder if I'm coming down with something, or my sinuses are dripping. And it takes a little while for you to put it together, but all of us are intelligent. We just have been having so many bad things and not getting what we need from the medical doctors. And I have all the respect in the world to medical doctors, okay? I really do. I just hope that they can also see this side of it, the side of using.
And you got a little background noise making it difficult for us to hear you. And you're saying some really important stuff.
I'm sorry, I thought that was somebody else. I don't know what that is. Let me see if I can change it. Must be something on that's going on my phone. Look, why don't you just mute me, and I'll try to change it, and you can come back to me if you want to, because I can't see where it is. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Thanks. Sorry about that.
Reggie Williams in Atlanta got something to say.
All right, Reggie, I have unmuted you. Go ahead, buddy.
Yes, can you hear me? What a call, what a call. Oh, my goodness. How do you top this? I'm telling you, a steak dinner isn't better than this. Guys, listen. The testimonials that are... well, Roger, I'm going to tell you. To explain you guys, you got to get into prayer. And to explain what's happening, it is simply just marvelous. You got to do nothing but just give thanks to the one who, thank you, Dr. Bevan Elliott. Man, what can I say? The testimonials that are coming through are just out of this world. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, as I would go out and share this information to the world and try to tell people about it, going into the supermarkets and stopping people and, just trying to make my way with this company. But you know what? Roger made it so much easier. You know what he did? People would come around and start talking about this AI stuff, right? AI this and AI that. Well, Roger, as Dale said, he could actually fit a square into a circle and a circle into the atmosphere. Ladies and gentlemen, this man has created a mobile marketing system that has even the playing field for every single person to now be able to be the highest of level of sharing the information. Oh, my gosh. I simply share the testimonials from the mobile app, ladies and gentlemen. When you sign up for free, you can simply go ahead and position yourself with this amazing opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, this health and wellness, a gold mine that you and I have been attached to now. All you have to do is just sign up for free. Make sure you do your KYC. That's the validation of your email and your cell phone number. That's to keep the bad guys out. And then, ladies and gentlemen, all you do is just download that mobile marketing amazing system. And when you do that, make sure that you simply just reach out to, try to do at least 5 to 10 a day. Let me tell you why I didn't say do 50. Because the way this comp plan is set up, you don't need 100 people. You don't need 500 people. You don't need to do that. Or you just working with 5 that get 5 that get 5 that get 5 times, ladies and gentlemen, can do an amazing freedom job away from a job. So all you have to do is use this marketing mobile plan that they have put into place for you and I to be able to accelerate our business. And here's what you do. Make sure you call the person first so we don't get into this spamming situation. I know when I get some calls and people try to spam me with business, it'll give a bad taste or a bad seed in the air concerning the amazing job that Roger has done putting this together. So make sure you call the person first and say, hey, is it okay if I send you something real quick? Yeah, do you know anybody that's challenged with high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, any one of those things? Well, yeah, sure. I'm going to send you something. Okay. And then you can use that. And I tell you what, Roger, it has simply become an automatic, amazing onboarder to a mobile, let's just say a nutraceutical company that is amazing. So, Roger, Dale, thank you guys so much for all that you have done putting this in place to make it easier for us if you have not done so already. So with that, I'll turn the call back over to you.
All right, thank you, Reggie. I'm just going to change that question. I'm just going to change that question to, have you ever heard of mitochondria? Okay, start there. All right? Okay.
Awesome.
Yes, no, maybe so. I'm going to send you something critical. Didn't do that. Okay? All right. Okay, so we got a wireless caller? No, we don't. We don't have everybody's clear. All right, so how about Julian Grant? Is that Julie?
All right.
I'm looking at her.
Juliana, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Okay, yes. My concern is detox. Since most of the products have gotten, I've only ordered once, don't come with specific instructions, but I am interested in
They do come with, let's stop you. They do come with specific instructions.
Where can I find it?
You can find that on the bottle. You can find that on the product page of the website. Right, the first places that you see the names of those products is a live link. You click that link, it will take you to a detailed, several pages document, and a section of that page tells you how to take it. It mentions about detox symptoms. All of that's right there. Okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Great question. Good to have you with us.
Excellent question. Excellent question.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. It helps some other folks. Okay. How about Lynn in Columbus, Mississippi?
All right, Lynn, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
I don't have a question tonight. I've got some testimonies if you would like to hear them.
I would.
Well, my husband's been diagnosed with Parkinson's, and this could help some other people, so I want to share it. He takes the cardopa or Cinnamate, and I don't know if anybody knows, but that gives him a problem with constipation. And he's only been on it. I hesitated to put him on the Restore, but he's only been on it like maybe 2 weeks, and he is having bowel movements normal with no straining and no problems. And one other testimony, I have 2 and he has 2. He fell the day after Thanksgiving and got a really bad injury around his eye. And so when we went to the doctor about 2 weeks ago, he prescribed a steroid medication to have eyelid go back close to the eyeball because it kind of messed it up a little bit. And anyway, but when I got it filled, it said it could cause blurred vision. And I thought, oh no, we're not going to do it. And I thought, I'm going to try that Rejuvenate with the Restore in it. And so I've been putting that around the eye and just rubbing it upward. And it has started to, the skin is kind of loosening up, and his eyelid is going close back to his eyeball now. And then I have 2 testimonies too. When I started taking the Restore, I've been on it longer than he has. I've been a little hesitant about giving him the product, but it has not hurt him at all. I used to have diarrhea all the time. So I was real hesitant to take the Restore for fear of having diarrhea because it was oil-based. But I have not had diarrhea in I've been on it, I guess, 2 or 3 months. I have not had diarrhea in 2 months, and I have a real good bowel movement, and it's with no problems. And I can even eat salads. I had gotten to where I couldn't eat a salad without just getting diarrhea real bad. And I had a salad tonight with 2 milliliters of Restore on it for my dressing. And then the other thing is my eyesight. I had started having, I don't know, it's probably back during the summer. I started having a problem with my eyes. It was like a fog, like looking through a light fog or looking through a windshield that was not clean. And I was really getting worried about it. But I kept hearing people talk about putting the Restore and Rejuvenate on their eyelids. So I started doing it, and my vision is perfectly clear. Every day I look down the bathroom and look in the mirror because it's crystal clear, and I go, thank you, Lord. And that's all. And I was kind of, when all that was going on, I got a little bit depressed, kind of like, and all that's gone. It's totally gone.
Man, thank you.
I know I talked a lot. I'm sorry.
No,
People needed to know what she shared.
We're not about to cut you off. We'll cut somebody else off, but not you, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Lynn.
All right, we got Phyllis in Charlotte, Queen City.
Phyllis, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question. All right.
My question is, question, I guess. But anyway, one of my friends just found out he had colon cancer this past week. So I got him started on the product, the syrups and pills and the cream and all of that. So, Roger, is there something else you can recommend besides that? He's going to go and have
more of that. Yes, more of that. That's what I can recommend. More of it.
Meaning take
Okay?
it
Let's be clear.
more
about
than
this,
once a
all right?
day is what he means when he says more of that.
You have to regrow your mitochondria in order to cause your body to give its best response and put up its best fight. Okay, that's what you got to do. Okay, so let's focus on that. If there's any, until we find your level, because here's the deal with cancer, as far as I'm concerned. Is it shrinking or not? You see what I'm saying? Whatever the other therapies are, whatever everybody else is talking about, is it shrinking or not? Okay? And what we have seen by not trying to cure the cancer, but rather feeding the mitochondria, that your body can make that happen. That's what we're seeing. So that's why I'm going to defer any conversation about anything else until we make sure that you found your level. And what does find your level mean? How much Restore are you taking right now? How much you give them? Or did you get?
Well, I told him to go with Dr. Joyce's recommendation, which she was saying to take 2 liters and leave it under your tongue for 3 minutes, then do that for 4 times. He's been doing that like 3 times a day.
How many capsules of brain and body?
He's been taking 2, 4, 6. Each time after he would do the syrup, he would do the capsules. So he was taking.
He has what kind of cancer again?
Colon cancer.
Okay. All right. So yes, and you can rejuvenate in any areas that are indicated by how you feel. You can rejuvenate that. You can put it around your perineum, that's between scrotum and anus, and all around that area. You can do that too. And you can also inject the rejuvenate restore mixture right in there. Okay. Leola, Canada, Atlanta, that's what she did. She was a former nurse. She took like a little turkey baster type thing, is how I would describe it. She just squirted it in there. Okay? Do more of that. Add that to the regimen. Okay?
Okay.
And now he's double dosing, right? I triple dose every day.
Well,
or more.
Yeah, he's doing the syrup 3 times a day.
Yeah, so I'm just saying. I mean, what you described, 4 and 2 is 8. That's a double dose of Restore. I'm making it clear. I'm trying to make it clear that he can take even more if he can afford it. I mean, he hasn't reached that yet. But you see what I'm saying? So that's what we got to focus on first. Is get this mito in you. Let's see what kind of response you're getting. And if taking more is called for, don't hesitate to do it. Okay?
Okay. And I would just let him know about the turkey baster and put it inside of it.
Yeah, let's go for it. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Phyllis.
Did she have another part to that question? Go bring her back. Let me hear that.
Phyllis, did you have another part of the question?
Phyllis, there was something else about that you wanted to say?
Oh, I was just going to ask you, I know we have all those vitamins and everything already in the syrup, but should he try to build his immune system up even some more with some different vitamins or something?
On the Restore syrup.
This is what this is doing. What's been missing the whole time about building your immune system is this absence of mitochondria. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Okay.
Please get the recording and listen to this call again. You'll hear people talking about how their immune systems responded. Okay?
Okay.
I don't expect you to already know this, right? Because you haven't been doing it over 10 years like I have. Or maybe you haven't been on very many of these calls, right? But that difference is dramatic. You just heard Dr. Joy get laid with a hole in her foot to the bone, and her foot was rotting. Okay? So what is that? Or bringing back your immune system. If she comes back days later, that hole is closing over. Realize what you have, please, and use it. Okay? This whole call is about trying to help everybody understand, but the difference is between everything else that's preceding it and what we have now. And I'm interpreting your questions like, what of this old stuff should we do? Well, you've been doing that already. Do this. Okay?
Okay.
All right, that's my answer.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Phyllis.
All right, Phyllis. Thank you.
Okay. Clyburn Pierce, or Pierce Clyburn. in Michigan.
All right. I have unmuted you. Pierce or Clyburn. I've unmuted you both. 4976. Go ahead with your question.
Yes, I'm a new listener. I was recommended by a sister-in-law. And my question is, how do you go about really ordering stuff? Do you have to, I'm not interested in selling anything, and I'm like, how you go about ordering this online, and also, is it helpful for kidney disease?
Okay. First of all, whoever introduced you has a website. Okay.
Well, no, they
find them what that is. They what now?
No, she does not have a website.
Okay, Dale's gonna call you back after this call. Okay.
Yep.
And
you don't have
take
to.
Care of it.
Yeah. You can just be a customer with us. That's fine.
Yeah, I was.
But you still have a website, even you just.
Okay, well, everybody's a customer. That's
right.
very good.
Everybody's
but I
a customer.
understand where
Everybody
this question's
has a
coming from. So
website.
you used to deal with network marketing companies, perhaps. Okay, but Dale's gonna call you back after this call. Make sure you get through that process. There doesn't seem to be a rep involved. We're going to try to find out if there is, and if there is, we'll try to make sure that person gets credit. But the first thing we want to do is make sure that you're able to order that product. Get your own website. It'll take you through that process. Okay?
Okay. All right. And the other question was, does it help with kidney disease?
Okay. Regrowing mitochondria helps literally with everything. Okay? This is hard to get our heads around, right? Because we're so used to targeted solutions or solutions that attempt to be targeted. Let's take this for your heart, that for your kidneys, something else for that foot you got that's rotten and stinking, okay? ... Right? With this approach, it's regrow your mitochondria and watch what your body does. Right? And it just turns out that it's amazing. That's why we have this particular call tonight about things that doctors, supplement companies, and big pharma can't fix, but your body can. That's what that's speaking to. And I understand you're probably new enough to have not been on very many of those, but when you affiliate with us, you can go in your back office, and where it says the announcement, which is the first thing you'll see, there's a place to say, click here to listen to previous calls. And you can go back and listen to some of those topics about kidneys, for example. And we did a topic on organ failure, right? And it's turned out that all the organs can be regenerated. Sam Slade's on this call right now. He was in heart failure rather, for 18 and a half years on medication. That's what was given. So why am I saying that when you're asking about kidneys? Because it doesn't matter. Okay, right on the People product page, there's a young lady from Dallas who was also in kidney failure, okay, in dialysis, came out by being on this technology, right? Now, we didn't specifically set out to cure those things. Again, what we set out to do was to position her body with the additional energy that restoring her mitochondria was going to provide so it could do it, right? And since this has not happened before, okay, that's why it's strange and different. But Dale's going to help you get your site right. When you get that, you'll be able to get really comfortable with this as you listen to all this history of results that people have reported, including specifically about kidneys. But isn't it wonderful that if there's more things than that, and most people do have more things than one, right? Then your body can fix all of them at the same time. So Sam Slade, same guy who had that heart failure, also had prostate cancer. Okay, there you go. So we're coming from a different place here. Fortunately, we have this technology to do it with. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, we've got some great testimonials about kidney and about dialysis. You're going to hear, as Roger said, a number of people share what they've experienced. So we'll call you back.
All right. Okay, let's go with Esmeralda.
Esmeralda, I have unmuted you. Go ahead from Florida.
Good evening, my MoreMito family. Many blessings truly, this is a gift from the Lord. I just, hearing that woman in the call today, which is absolutely phenomenal, just like most of all of our calls, today's a little extra special. I do want to cover 3 things. Roger, I just want you to talk to these people because I'm not sure if they're on the line, if they're hearing. And then I just got a text from a gentleman that they just found collapsed in his home, rushed into the hospital, and he was bleeding in the brain. They operated him today. They drilled 2 holes into his head and the brain to drain the blood. You know, he's there. I guess he's alive. He's recovering. Okay, so I just want to say one thing. Patty's online, hopefully. Hope for Patty. Thank you so much for help and everyone else. Obviously, I know that it's just the mitochondria. She needs more of it. It needs to take time. You have to give it to the body so the body can do what it needs to do. Hopefully, I have a gentleman on the phone. He can't really speak. He suffers from cerebral palsy. So I gave him one of the testimonials that I got, that a little boy's leg with cerebral palsy, autism, and ADHD is straightening out. He's actually walking better. But I just want to say something real quick in general to everyone. Like he says, we are conditioned to believe this symptom, that system. Let's just think of it common sense. What is God's creation? Cells. What is your heart, your brain, your organs, your skin? Every single thing in your body has to do with cells, cellular health. What else do you have? You got lymphatic system, you got central nervous system, you need grounding and you need breath work. And you got some blood and you got some water. That's it. You don't have to overcomplicate the thing. That's why when he says all we need is to increase or regrow our mitochondria and the body will take care of itself. Exactly. Because the body is designed to self-heal once you give it what it needs. And mitochondria is the key. And then, you know, you may have some stagnant lymphatic system. You may have to do some, you know, massages for that, this and that. But the key is the mitochondria. So you have to come together with the concept that the body is self-healing. That's how it's designed to work. And everything is cells. So what is a mitochondria? It gives the energy back to the cells. So then everything functions better. Everything's going to be able to self-heal for that purpose. So just kind of grab that concept so make it easier for people to understand. So I just wanted to say that. So if you could just talk about Hope for Patty, and thank you once again for your contributions or matching, because she's really struggling. She basically was crawling outside. She's alone in this house. And I just told her to listen to the call if she can for Hope, the person with cerebral palsy, and then this person with the bleeding brain, now that I just found out today. And thank you so much, and God bless you guys all. I love you.
Okay, let's talk tomorrow. We'll get caught up on wherever I need to match. And that is HOPE, the number 4, Patty, P-A-T-T-I. You can transfer MoreMito cash to Hope for Patty. I would be matching and help around. Okay?
We had a wonderful donation from Mava this week. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mava, let's hear from Mava.
All right, Mava, I've unmuted you. Go ahead.
Hi, good night. I just want to remember to let how Jonathan Ray is sending out all these things, sharing this stuff. And I can't share. I uninstalled. I tried again. I'm not sharing in my app.
Well, then let's get you sharing.
Service tomorrow. Let them fix it.
Yeah, she already got it. We're testing Canada right now.
Yeah.
We'll put tomorrow, Mava.
Okay.
We got started on that for you today. Absolutely.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Give me back, give me Baya up in Philadelphia.
Baya, I have unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Good evening, my model family. Yes, it's a very exciting call. And my question is, I have I think I told you before, we have a godmom. She's 102 years old.
It's an echo.
And she was real resilient before, but now she's starting to slow down. And I told you we was going to order the package for her, the bundle for her. But I'm kind of worried about her taking it, so I think we're going to go to California, take it to her to make sure she's taking it right, so she can get the most results from it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You know.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make sure a person knows how to really take it.
She's been on
right?
Sapphire.
Even though the instructions are on the bottle.
We've been on it for over 3 months now, and it's doing wonders for us. And thank you for the call. When you called me, Roger, about the nuts and the dried cranberries. Yes.
Cranberries. Yeah, I do it every day.
Yeah, I have to order some more. I ate it all up now, so I have to order some more now.
Yeah, put that oatmeal in there, and you got an awesome combination.
But this product is amazing. I'm on it for life. Yeah. Thank you so very much.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you,
all the best. All the best when you go to California.
Thank you.
Roger, we just processed an order today, a family order for Baya, 10 Restore, 10 Rejuvenate, and 10 Brain and Body. Baya is all over this stuff.
There we go. All right, Baya, thank you for sharing. Okay, let's go back and get Ann. All right, let's get Ann.
I hear that. I mean, when he said 10 Restore, 10 Brain and Body, 10
Ann, we got you back.
that means he ordered 10 bundles.
So that's awesome.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Awesome.
Something was playing on my
10
phone
bundles. This is one bundle.
I've gotten to the point now where people, I don't fight it. I just let it go and let God take care of it. So that's where I am. But I guess I was gonna give you a little testimony about the parasites, but there's so many things. I just have to say, this call has been a huge blessing tonight. And I have been healed from so many things. It would take me a week to tell you about all of it. So I'm not going to bore you with that, but I do want to tell you that I have been chronically ill for almost 25 years. And like the smelly foot in the wound, I have had a wound on my right leg, basically where I can't see it too good. I've been in wound care for 14 years.
Wow.
And I finally got some home health care and had a nurse practitioner that came to my home. I could tell that she was interested in more than just MD stuff. And she was great because she was both. She was, MD and naturopath. And I said, would you take a look at this? I said, because they come and wrap my leg every week. And sometimes, when it starts smelling like that, it's because it's all infected. And then you end up in the hospital and you can get septic. And I used to be in the hospital 3 or 4 times a year, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, make it short. She was able to read the ingredients in the product. And she was like, this is fantastic. This is all fabulous stuff. And they wouldn't put anything on there unless the doctor said to put it on. I kept saying, y'all, if you can put these two different products, one of them was something else, and but the MoreMito, the cream with the Restore and Rejuvenate together, mixed up. When they started putting that on my leg, so she was in shock. When I tell you, in shock to see. She would only come once a week, and the other 2, the nurses would come on different days. And they couldn't believe it because she allowed them to put it on every time it was rewrapped. And this wound that was, very big, ended up healing so fast. In 2 weeks, I don't, for the first time in that many years, I don't have a wound on my right leg at all. Today, when I went to the clinic, no wound. And so I know what that odor is about, that smell. I used to go to the clinic itself, and in the beginning, I had never had it that bad. So I did a lot of these it was a diabetic and wound care. And I told the girl at the desk, I said, somebody must have thrown something away in this trash can or something. No, it was that the patient that had come in and gone to the back before I was, and I was still waiting in the waiting room. The odor is so bad that you just, something's dying. And so it's just such a blessing for wound care patients. It's there's just so many other things but I don't want to take up a lot more time. But I just want to say thank you. I'm really, my brain is finally getting better to where I haven't been able to share this with as many people as I like because I had shingles so bad that between that and several other things, okay, bad COVID, all this different stuff, it screwed my brain up so bad that I couldn't think enough to be able to speak coherently to talk to people about it. So yeah. I'm just really thrilled, and I do believe that when we come together and pray for each other and you know, those that don't believe will believe if they use this product. They'll know that only God and a believer in God and people that want to spread this goodness are going to be able to. They're gonna come. They're gonna understand. They're gonna come. So if we build it, they will come. Thank you so much, everybody. This was an amazing call. That's it.
And we really appreciate you. Okay, that's all we got time for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you for coming. Look forward to greeting you then. Dale, you get the last word.
Listen, everybody, replay this call and listen to the...
Guys, was that not an awesome call? You got a lot of information. You heard a lot of people that are on the products, right? Getting their brain and body bundle, #1, right? And the results from being on the products, building their mitochondria up. Because we don't do conditions, y'all. We do mitochondria. We're in the mitochondria business. If you weren't on when Mr. Hill shared what mitochondria is, it's the powerhouse of your cells. This is what where you get your energy and everything up. If all your mitochondria was depleted right now, you know what would happen? You would just drop dead. So mitochondria is very serious. And when you build your mitochondria up, your body knows how to fix itself. So you don't have to worry about the conditions, regardless of what condition you have. All you have to do is build your mitochondria up and watch your body work. See what your body will fix. So if you are ready to become a customer, then you can go to https:// MoreMito, MoreMito.com/joining, JOINING/SALFORD/2. It'll take you to the site where it'll say join as a referring customer. It'll ask for you to choose a username, a password, put your name, address, phone number, email address, submit it, and your website is up just like that immediately. And then you can choose to go and place your order. If you choose to go and place your order next, then you log into your back office. So that username and password that you just created to become a customer, you'll put your username in and your password, or you'll go to your website and you'll put your username in and your okay, let me back up. You go to your website. If you're on a phone, you'll click menu, then log in. If you're on a computer, you're going to click log in. And then you'll put your username and your password. You're now in your back office. And you can go to Shop MoreMito, but however, they have put a green button back there where right when you go in your back office, you hit buy now. So you can go straight to buy now, and it takes you straight to the area where you can purchase your product. Made it simple, right? It was simple before, but you know, they just put a button there where you can go straight there, right? So you see that green button that says buy now, just click that button and you're now back there where the products are. And so from there, you can just the first bundle that's on there now is the brain and body bundle, where you'll get your brain and body, your Renew brain and body, your Restore oil, and your Rejuvenate gel. That's the recommended bundle, because all three products work together, so you don't have to worry about, oh, well, which one should I get? All three. They all are formulated to work together. You get, you know, none of them do all the same things. They're formulated to work together. That's the way Dr. Bevan Elliott created them. So you need all three. Not one or the other. You need all three. and they're all formulated together. So again, it's Brain and Body Bundle number 1. You get the Renew Brain and Body, the Restore Oil, and the Rejuvenate Gel. Now, you may have heard us talk about putting the Restore Oil in the Rejuvenate Gel. So you would take 1 full dose. 1 full dose of the Restore Oil is 4 milliliters. 4 milliliters is either a teaspoon, not always full, almost full, or on your dropper. There's lines on this dropper. So the top line, you can see the lines now. That top line up there says 1 milliliter. You will take 4 of those drops. So 1 milliliter, the second one be 2 milliliters, third one 3 milliliters, fourth one 4 milliliters. That will be 1 full dose. That's on the back of the bottle as well. All the doses are on the bottles, okay? So you don't have to worry about how much to take. It's actually on there. But you can also call the person that helped you, that shared the information with you for you to become a customer. Or you can call customer service. Customer service is 509-593-3300. Again, 509-593-3300. If you're new, our conference calls are on Mondays and Saturdays. Mondays, 7:55 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're in a different time zone, just, convert it to your time zone. On Saturdays at 10:55 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're in a different time zone, convert it to your time zone. The call-in number for the conference call is 608-906-0003. Again, that's 608-906-0003. Once you dial in, then you don't have to put a code or anything. You dial in, you're in. If you know that you're going to have questions, then go ahead and push *5 so that your hand will be raised. So when it's question and answer time, then they can call on you to get your questions answered. Several people have questions. So the sooner you get yours raised, the better off you have an opportunity of them to choose you. Okay. As you saw tonight, he only took a certain amount and then he ended the call. He will be on the Zoom tomorrow, which will be Tuesday. If you want that information, then you can text Tuesday Zoom information with your name to 817-320-2571. Text only. Do not call. Text only. And I can give you that information. If you need to have a conversation with me, then you can text that you need to have a conversation with me, and we can set up a time that works for you and I. But please don't call first, because then that throws my schedule off. But if you would respect me enough to text me, then I can set a schedule that works for you and I. I have no problem speaking with you, but I just need to, do it at the appropriate time. Okay? Again, if somebody else referred you, get back with the person that referred you. But if nobody referred you, I'll give the website again for you to go and create your free customer website. Is https:// MoreMito, MoreMito.com/ joining /S Alford SALFORD. S Alfred is my username. So if somebody else referred you, their username will go in there. So it's the same website, but their username will go in there. And then after the username, you're going to do a / and the number 2. Put that in. It takes you to the referring customer page, and you pick a username, password, put in your name, email address, and your phone number, and submit it, and your website is up just like that. So we hope that you've enjoyed. We hope that you got a lot of information. We hope that you subscribed if you're on Success on Stephanie or the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie. If you go to the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie, then you will see, if you go to our playlist, you'll see several other episodes that has all different type of ailments that are under there, and you can go and hear how people are, their testimonials on how the product has helped them. So like if it's somebody that has cancer, then you can go in there, you can hear about that. Somebody that has high blood pressure. I've never had high blood pressure, but you can go in there and hear from people that have had high blood pressure, diabetes, and so on, right? Migraines, you name it. Now, I have had the migraines, but you can go on and you can hear that. You can also go under tools. And so say, for instance, you become a customer and you want to know how to go create your website. there's a video on there to show you how to create your website. If you want to know how to go place an order, there's a video on there showing you how to place an order. If you decide that you want to be a paid representative and you want to actually build your business, you know, by sharing this with other people and actually earn income from that, right? Then the information is there. So there's several tools there to help you. If you want, it's simple and want to know how to just mix the Rejuvenate Gel with the Restore Oil. There's videos under tutorials and also under training. So again, we're trying to put as much back there to help you. The MoreMito app, if you're a customer or you becoming a customer, you want to make sure you go to download the MoreMito app, right? So whether you're Android or iPhone, go download the MoreMito app. But you have to do it after you become a customer, because you'll have to put your username and password in there. So become a customer first, then go download the MoreMito app, and you'll put your username and your password. Then I'll ask you a couple of questions, and then you'll be in your MoreMito app. You can share the information with whomever you want to. So you one of the things I share first is the mitochondria story. So I go down to share information, and I choose the mitochondria story. I share that first because a lot of people don't know what mitochondria is. So I shared that video first. And you hear Mr. Hill, who is the CEO of the company, you hear him sharing about mitochondria, right? So I shared that video first. And then if you choose after that, if you want to share some of the others under mitochondria, then you can. Or if you choose to go under people products or pet products and pick what you need there to share, then then do that next. And you'll get a chance to see it tracks everything. So you can track it on your phone. You can see it on your phone because if you have the app there, and then you can also see it in your back office on the computer, or on the back office on your phone. And you'll see it tracks on there. So you'll know when somebody has watched it, when somebody's viewed it. It'll send you a notification and tell you, Karen's viewing the video, right? When somebody actually joins, it will tell you Karen has just joined. Karen has just joined under you. If it's just great. It tracks some of everything, y'all. All of a sudden my allergies are kicking up, so I'm gonna have to go take some product. But anyway, I hope that y'all enjoyed everything. If you have questions, again, you can text me 817-320-2571. And make sure if you want reminders of the conference calls, you can text MMCC along with your name to 817-320-2571. And we'll get you set up and get your reminders sent out. The company sends reminders as well. And I think I've gone over pretty much everything. So hey, Casey, Nana loves you. I just got to take that. My grandson is actually watching me live. So anyway, but we hope that you have enjoyed watching the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie. And we look forward to you becoming a customer, and we look forward to hearing your testimonial. Y'all have a great one.